确实。
Tradition, passed down from generation to generation to generation. Family, brought together by every sprint, every drill, and every practice. Team, hundreds of hours spent in the gym. Early mornings in the summer, late nights in the winter, falling short year after year in the sub-state championship. Seasons left unfinished.
Try me, boy. I be with my squad. Catching bodies, boy. Yo, we too deep, talking crazy. That'll get your murk. Coming down the hill, boy, we real and we getting turned. Turn up. Hit the field and we shut them down. Turn up. Turn this valley to a body town. Everybody going nuts. Yeah, we hitting hard and it's showing up. Offense, them boys, they going crazy. And the defense turning up. Now we just ain't got no chill. You know we for real. We turn it when we hit the field. Everybody with us is real. And they going crazy like soon as we run down the hill. That's all you gonna hear when we knocking you out.
And welcome everyone to the Shed on the Swather Sports Network. Rusty Witcher with you here for a huge battle. It's the stretch run tonight. Both teams heading towards postseason. Both teams playing in the same sub-state. It's the Haven Wildcats visiting your Hesston Swathers tonight. Hesston girls, they're coming off a 32-point explosion by super sophomore Kendall Brugan. Her career high propelled the Swathers to their second straight win, a 60-26 triumph over Larned. Casey Mason also added 11 points off the bench, so Hesston will finish out their season with road trips next week to Smoky Valley and Nickerson before we hit that sub-state mark. After losing to Hillsboro, though, the Haven Wildcats are back to their winning ways as the Wildcats have strung together wins over Lyons, Pratt, and Smoky Valley. Haven will wrap up next week with Halstead and Larned. So we're going to take a quick look here at what we have for, as of today, if everything were to happen, it would be the sub-state would be seeded such as this. Cheney is 15-2 heading into tonight. They would have the 1 seed. Haven sits a game back at 14-3. Hesston has all but locked up. I think mathematically they have locked up the 3 seed for sure. Would take a little bit of work for the Swathers to go up to the 2 seed, but they are the 3 seed right now. Halstead is in that 4 spot with a 2-game lead over Chaparral. Halstead's 9-8. Chaparral is 7-10. Kingman also right there battling. They're 7-10 as well. Lyons is 6-11, and Nickerson is 5-12. So, taking a break and taking a look at this right now, Nickerson would travel to Cheney. Lyons would travel to Haven. Kingman would travel here to the Shed to take on Hesston. And Halstead and Chaparral would do battle in Halstead. So that is where we are right as of today. There's still 2 games to go here as we're winding up the stretch run. Each game matters now. It doesn't get much better than this tonight. It's senior night. They will be recognizing all the winter sports seniors at halftime or between the games. So the starting lineups, we'll take a quick look at those in just a little bit here. And we're getting closer and closer to tip-off of tonight's action. Looks like we get to hear the thrilling notes of the pep band, who are being reinforced tonight by the 8th graders. They have joined forces with the high school pep band, which might be one of the best in the state anyway, just getting a little bit deeper up there in the corner of the Shed. So we will step away for just a second for the thrilling notes of the national anthem and the pep band under the direction of Lyle Graverson. These 2 teams, it has been a long-standing rivalry between Hesston and Haven. They date all the way back to the original incarnation of back to the original incarnation of the Mid-Kansas League. They were together in the Central Kansas League, together in the MCAA, together and back into the CKL, or the Mid-Kansas League, and now the CKL once again. We're talking these two teams have seen each other a ton over the years. So long time standing. I don't know if you'd call it a little bit of a rivalry, but a lot of mutual respect between the two programs. Starting lineup tonight for Haven, number 0, a 5'7" senior in Kinley Jacquez, number 10, a 5'6" senior in Carly Bland, number 12, a 5'6" senior in Brianne Bronner, number 23, a 5'10" junior in Sadie Estel, and number 24, a 5'9" sophomore in Sienna Dufresne. For the Swathers, number 2, a 5'7" junior in Sydney Kaiser, number 3, a 5'10" sophomore Kendall Brugan, number 15, a 5'10" sophomore Abby Proctor, number 31, a 5'8" senior Anna Humphreys, and number 34, a 5'9" senior Carly Bartell. The Wildcats are coached by Dwight Roper, assisted by Tara Coopwriter and Greg Thomas. Swathers are coached by Matt Richardson, assisted by Kelsey Lautensock and Kristen Barber. So we are ready for action here from the shed. The fans still streaming in. Good crowd, good turnout tonight on the Tuesday night, right after the weather has rolled through. Wind is up, but kind of chilly outside. Action will be hot and packed here in the shed. So last second instructions being given by both squads. We are ready for action, and super sophomore Kendall Brugan will jump center. Kendall had, like we said, 32 points the other night. 26 of those coming in the first half. My phone was blowing up during that. Who has the most points? Who has the most points in Hesston High School history? It is Jamie Weaver with 39 back in 1983. And we are ready for action. Ball controlled by the Wildcats, and Bronner will bring the ball up against Hesston in the man-to-man. Bronner guarded by Anna Humphreys. Plays it over on the far side to Estel. And Haven very patient. Jacquez tossing it over Bronner. Hesston not in a man, they're in a zone. Almost a little bit of, as there's a shot, a foul, and they'll whistle a foul on the floor before the shot. I'm having trouble. It almost looked like a diamond and two for a second. Foul whistle on senior Sydney Kaiser. She'll pick up her first. Lobbing it back and catching the inbounds play. Bland in the corner. Down low they go to Estel. Estel bounces, taken away by Kendall Brugan. Here come the Swathers, their first possession. Abby Proctor stops and pops, has her shot swatted out of there, but a jump ball called possession with the Swathers, as Estel tied her up on the way up. Anna keys it in. Carly bats it away. It was touched by the Swathers. It's out of bounds and goes back to, check that they said it was touched by the Wildcats. Huh. Swathers may have caught a break with that. Kendall here on the near side. Thought about a three, changed her mind, dumps it down. Carly catches, shoots off the window, up and in. And the first bucket of the game belongs to the Swathers. 2-0, 6:56 to go here. First quarter action from the shed. Estel keys it back out. A three let fly from the far side is nothing but the bottom of the net for Bronner. Brianne Bronner knocks down the three, and Haven in front by a point. Haven in man. Kendall Brugan straight away. Working, driving, picks up her dribble, tied up, bounces back to Anna Humphreys. Anna in a fight over there, guarded by Bronner. Proctor and Anna playing catch straight away. 6:22 to go. First quarter as the Swathers reset. Abby Proctor trying to find a seam. Abby goes around a defender, screen set by Sydney Kaiser, and Abby going to the hoop draws a foul. And a foul charge to Haven. Dufresne picks up her first personal foul, so the foul's quickly even at a foul apiece. Anna to bring it in, finding Kendall in the far corner. Kendall eyed the three, changed her mind, and Anna plays it back out. Swathers reset again with 6 to go now, trailing by a point. Anna Humphreys back on top, Carly Bartell. Kendall trying to turn that corner. Back to Abby Proctor. Abby trying to drive, and there's a blocking foul charged against Haven. Carly Bland picks up the foul. Casey Mason checks in the game. Casey had a great game. She came off the bench for 11 points on Friday night. 5:44 to go. Carly straight away. On top, Casey. Looking down low, finds Abby at the elbow. The jumper from 15, too strong. Rebound, pulled down. Anna takes a tie-up. Possession arrow will go to Haven. Three to 2 our score. Haven with the lead and the basketball. They snap it pass to Estel. Estel. And the Wildcats reset all the way in the far corner. Jaquez short corners it to Estel. She'll try the three. Kinley Jaquez's shot will not drop. Rebound yanked down by Abby Proctor. Anna Humphreys here on the near side. Anna skips it across. Kendall weaves her way in, kicks it out. Anna lets the three go, splashing down. Anna Humphreys gives the Swathers the lead, 5-3 after Canyon the three. Foul was after the shot. It will go against Hesston. Casey Mason guilty of the foul. The three does count. So the Swathers leading. Haven now one more time. Estel on the wing, looking down low. That's almost a matchup zone. Something the Swathers haven't thrown out a lot this year. As Bronner trying to turn the corner, kicks it back. Jaquez plays it on top. Bland, Bronner, they're playing catch on the far side. Estel skips it out. A three from straight away off the side of the rim. Long rebound, track down. Kendall Brugan is knocked to the floor, and Kendall is fouled by Sadie Estel. Estel picks up her first personal foul, third team foul. And Haven with their first sub of the game. Avery Bronner in the game now. Carly straight away working. Anna here on the near side. Anna gave the three, and that should run the give and go inside. Carly high off the window. Casey Mason's stick back will not go. And the rebound pulled in by the Wildcats. Brianne Bronner to Avery Bronner. Check that. That is Dufresne on the far side. Sandra Dufresne drives in. Her shot is swatted by Kendall. Kendall says, not in my shed. There's a foul on the run out. And a foul will go against Dufresne, and that's number 2 on Sienna Dufresne. Abby checking back in the lineup. Jillian Leas making her return to the lineup. Quickly back in, Carly Bland for the Wildcats. As Jillian will toss it in from the sideline by the scorer's table. Hesston with the 2-point lead, 3:40 to go. That one taken away. Nice hands by Estel. Estel trying to run the run out. Stops it. Outlet pass. The three is good by Brianne Bronner. She cans her second three. She has all 6 Wildcat points. Wildcats up by a point. Bronner guarding Anna Humphreys. Jillian Last straight away. Abby Proctor now looking down. Nobody there. Kara Funk checked in the game. They're playing it across. Casey Mason from 15. Little ball fake, kick out. Inside, that ball stripped away. Jillian lost it going up. And Haven takes control. Bronner far side. Bland. Jaquez and Bland playing catch. Swathers in a zone. They play it on the far side. Estel backs it out. 2.5 to go here, first quarter from the shed. As Haven with the 1-point advantage, high post Estill. Estill has her pocket poked away. Anna Humphreys gets it. Casey Mason, or rather Abby Proctor the other way. That's batted out of bounds. As Kendall and Sydney check back in for the Swathers. Abby Proctor will toss it in from the baseline here, just below us. We're in the perch of the shed inside Sydney Kaiser. Sydney with a little baby hook up and in. Sydney gives the Swathers a lead 7-6, and we're trading buckets here in the shed. Which is, I think, is a precursor to exactly how the boys' game is going to go. This is going to be 2 big-time games tonight. As that one on the far side. Estill with it, backs her way down. Skip pass across. Bronner plays it Estill straight away. Bronner thought about a 3. Jaquez will try the 3. That 3 crawls off. Long rebound, last touch by the Swathers. It will be Haven basketball. Carly checking back in the lineup for the Swathers. .144 to go here. Skips down the 3, let go. It's up, it is good. Kinley Jaquez knocks the 3 down. Haven has 3 threes, 9 points. Kendall Brugan to tie, will not go. Carly Bartell, offensive rebound up and in. Carly knocks the game at 9. As the battle for CKL supremacy is intense in the early going. It's kind of what we expected tonight. A lot of fun. The 3 will not drop for Bronner or Bland. Rebound Swathers. Swathers toss it away on the far side. That ball will go back to the Wildcats. Anna Humphreys checking back in. Swathers are going to run about 8 deep, it looks like, tonight. In the early going anyway, in the first quarter. 1 minute to go, first quarter. We're all tied up at 9. Avery Bronner on the far side. Bronner looking down on top. Sadie Estill backs it out. Bland down low, and Abby Proctor stepped in front of it and forces a turnover as Bronner couldn't hang on to it. So Swathers with possession, 45 seconds to go. Anna Humphreys will set this offense up one more time. Kendall Brugan steps inside the arc. The jumper for the Swather leading scorer will not drop. Rebound pulled down by Haven. Here comes Estill. Estill with 30 seconds, back on top. Haven may want to hold for 1 at this point. Estill swings it over. Haven content. They like that 3-point shot in the early going. Jaquez thought about it. Bronner on the far side, or Bland rather on the far side. Bronner now catching, works it back. Avery Bronner on top, Sadie Estill. 8 seconds to go. Estill with 6. Kicks it down on the far side. Bland's wild jumper will not go. We've got a foul, and the first free throws of the game will be shot with 2.8 seconds to go. As Carly Bland at the free throw line. And the first free throw for Bland is good. And Haven takes the lead on the completed charity toss. One more chance upcoming. That free throw is nothing but net. Haven leading 11-9. Anna Humphreys. Half-court heave. Good if it goes, and a little bit off the mark. We've played a quarter. Swathers trail Haven 11-9. We'd like to thank all of our Swather Sports Network sponsors that have supported us this year. We've been able to enroll more students in our programs and continue to create quality content largely because of your support. From all of us at the Swather Sports Network, thank you. GLC Real Estate Services Incorporated, your only hometown real estate agency, is a proud sponsor of the Hesston Swathers. Call the GLC team for all of your real estate needs at 620-327-3100 or find us at glcrealestate.com. or on Facebook. Central Kansas Counseling, serving individuals, couples, families, and kids throughout the region. Central Kansas Counseling walks alongside you in the pursuit of living a more healthy and courageous, authentic life. Call now to get started. First quarter, exactly what we figured would be. Swathers trail by a bucket, and if you would have told me leading scorer Kendall Bergen would have held scoreless at this point, but only down by 2, I think you would have taken then Kendall averaging about 20 a game right now. She had 19. She was averaging 19 on Tuesday night, or on Friday night, had 32. So I'm guessing that will push the average up towards 20, 21 probably. As Anna will set this offense up, second quarter, away we go. Abby Proctor trying to driving in, kicks it out. Anna Humphreys, she'll let the 3 go. Little short rebound, Abby Proctor, stick back up, and we're in business. Abby Proctor scoring down low. And the Swathers not the score at 11. As Brianne Bronner on the far side plays it out. Bland back to Estel. Entry pass down low, nobody home, and that's thrown right in the hands of Carly Bartell. Carly comes up with a steal. Here come the Swathers. Kendall Bruggen trying to weave her way down, cut off. Anna Humphreys on the far side goes backdoor. Carly inside, gets 2 defenders in the air, backs her way down, turn around with the left hand up, no good. Rebound, stick back. Sydney's off the window, a little strong, and the rebound hauled in by Haven. Driving down low, Dufresne off the glass, up and good. Sienna Dufresne catching, shooting, scoring. Haven retakes the lead. Down low, Carly, low block bounces out. Kendall, the 3 from the corner, off the rim, a little long. Rebound track down, Sydney Kaiser. Back on top, Kendall. Kendall working. Anna Humphreys to Abby. 6:28 to go. Carly straight on top. Anna looking down low. Sydney flashing, backing it out. Anna driving, kicks it back. Kendall, little ball fake, steps inside. Kendall's little Euro off the glass, up and good. We're tied. Kendall with her first basket of the ball game. Head coach Dwight Rober pleading his case for steps. Dufresne goes back door, nobody home, as Estel was a little bit late, passes a little early, as Casey and Jillian checking in. We're all tied up at 13 in what has been a back and forth ball game already, and a lot of fun. Anna setting this offense up again. On top. Anna trying to drive, nobody there. Haven so active defensively. Casey at the elbow, kicks it out. Anna thought about a 3. Looking back on top, Kendall was cut off. Estel right there, cut her off before she could shoot. Abby Proctor plays it across. Kendall all the way in. Her scoop shot no good, but there's body contact on the shot. I think Kendall will shoot 2. Foul charge to Sadie Estel. Estel picks up her second personal. That's the 5th team foul on the Wildcats, and Kendall Bruggen will be at the free throw line where she will shoot a pair. The first free throw a little strong off the heel. Second free throw upcoming. That free throw is missing in the rebound, Estel. Sadie Estel yanks the rebound down. And here come the Wildcats. Jaquez on the far side. Back on top, Estel. Trying to drive all the way in. Estel, the shot is blocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Wildcats. Kara Funk checking in the lineup for the Swathers. Haven lobs it in. On top, Jaquez. Kinley Jaquez finds Brianne Bronner. Dufresne on the far wing. Haven very patient, working that ball around the perimeter, trying to get the cutters to the hoop. Hesston dumps it down low, and that is saved and then taken away by Anna Humphreys. Haven with the original save, but Anna steps in front, comes up with a steal, and forcing a Wildcat turnover. Kiera Funk plays it, Kendall Brugan. Haven now in a zone, 2-3 zone by Haven. You can hear head coach Matt Richardson wanting the seam by 3 from way downtown from Kendall. Missing rebound. Thought for Casey Mason rather, yanks it down. There's a foul here. Not foul on Brianne Bronner as she bodied Casey to the floor. Brianne Bronner picks up her first personal. 16 fouls for the Wildcats. Anna to bring it in, looking. Keys at Abby Proctor, 3, a little short rebound, pulled in by Estel. Estel bring the ball the other way. Bronner holding as the Wildcats set their offense up. High post, that's snapped away by Kiera Funk. Kiera picks the pocket of Avery Bronner. And on the far side, down low Casey. Steps through, gets it up, loses it, gets it back. Casey backs her way down, muscles the shot up, will not drop. Rebound poked out, Jillian Last saves it, and the Swathers reset. Active hands on the offensive glass for the Swathers lead to the retention of possession. Kiera stepping through, Jillian backs it out. 3:24 to go here in this quarter. A low-scoring quarter, but intensity on both ends. Abby Proctor saw the seam, steps through all the way, cuts through, tries a scoop shot, draws a foul. Abby went all the way from the far wing, or the near wing to the far block, got through the zone, and drew the foul. Avery Bronner picks up her first personal. That's the 17th foul on the Wildcats. Abby at the free throw line where she will shoot a pair. And the Swathers cannot buy one from the line. They're 0 for 3. Carly checks back in the lineup. Sydney also returns. Second chance upcoming. That free throw is good. That's the first make on the night for Hesston. Hesston takes the lead, 14-13. Bronner on the far side, guarded by Kiera. Down low, Abby Proctor takes it away. Abby comes up with a steal. Plays it over to Kendall Brugan. Kendall finding Carly. Backing it out. Abby resetting this offense. As Haven now in the 2-3 zone. Kendall a 3, her 3, spins in and out. Rebound fought for, and a foul going to be charged to Abby Proctor. As Abby came down with the hand on the rebound and guilty of the foul. Abby picks up foul number 2. And the 14th foul on the Swathers. 2.5 to go, under 2.5 actually. Swathers lead by a point, 14-13 here in this battle in the shed. Call it a showdown in the shed, how about that? As Brianne Bronner on the far side, ball poked away. Kendall Brugan has it, gives it a head top to Anna Humphreys. Anna except through a timeout taken. 30-second timeout by the Swathers. Hey, Swather fans, thanks for choosing the Hesston Pharmacy. When you support your locally owned and operated pharmacy, you make it possible for us to pass on to Hesston kids with ads like this. Thank you, and go Swathers. 2:08 to go in this showdown in the shed. Great crowd on hand from both Haven and Hesston. About a 35-minute drive to Haven. We said in the open, these two teams have been partners in leagues for a long, long time. 5 decades now, almost 5 decades. I think it's almost 5 decades of being partners in the various leagues, from the Mid-Kansas League originally all the way through both versions of the CKL. 2:08 to go. Back we come. Anna straight away works against the zone. Abby Proctor trying to get on the near side. Anna catching here. Carly steps through, finds a seam, left-hand scoop shot, will not drop. Rebound Haven. Swathers got the look they wanted, just didn't cash in. Brianne Brunner on the far side. Wrap it down, that shot will not drop, foul whistled. Carly picks up her first personal. And Sienna Dufresne at the free throw line to shoot 2. That free throw from Dufresne is good. Haven 3 for 3. Tied up again, 14-14. The second free throw coming up. That free throw will not drop. Rebound Kendall Brugan. Kendall backs it out. Abby thought about a 3. Back on top, Anna. Over to Kendall. Kendall looking to drive, cut off. Bounces it back to Anna. Anna rolls it down. Sydney in traffic, goes up, shot blocked. Great hands again by the Wildcats. Dufresne got a piece of that. Playing it over Brianne Bronner. Bronner works it on top to Dufresne. Dufresne and Estel playing catch. 1 to go here in the quarter. Foul whistle away from the bucket. Anna picks up her first personal foul. Guilty of a little bit of a hold there on a cut. Casey Mason checks in. It's the 5th foul, or the 6th foul rather, on the Swathers. Avery Bronner trying to drive all the way in. Her shot partially blocked. There's a stick back on a foul whistled on the Swathers. And Sienna Dufresne will be back at the free throw line to shoot 2. Anna picks up her second personal. So Abby and Anna both with 2. Sadie Estel, Sienna Dufresne each with 2 for the Wildcats. That free throw is good. Dufresne gives the Wildcats the lead, 15-14, chance to add to it. Biggest lead of the game has been 2 points. What a battle. That free throw, good. Dufresne knocks down the free throw. 16-14 the score. Wildcats in front by a bucket. With 55.9 seconds to go. Low scoring game, but intense. Love the intensity of this game. Abby plays it Kendall. Kendall backs it out. Swather leading score with only 2 points tonight, but getting the help she needs everywhere else. Kendall driving all the way in. The floating shot will not go. Rebound, there's taken in by the Wildcats. Wildcats a chance to extend this lead as Bronner works against Anna Humphrey with 25 seconds to go. Bronner trying to drive, picks up her dribble, plays it Bland, and that's poked away. Swathers come up with it. Back to Anna Humphreys with 15. Abby Proctor, near side. Abby drives in, is fouled. Abby's jumper will not go, but a foul whistle. Abby will shoot the 1-and-1. Foul whistled on Brianne Bronner. She picks up her second personal foul. Foul starting to mount a little bit. Abby at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Free throw spins out, rebound poked around and reeled in by Haven. 9 seconds to go. The 3 on the far side will rattle around, will not drop. Rebound Kendall Brugan. Kendall racing, checks the clock, half-court heave, will not count. We will go to the half. The Swathers trail the Wildcats 16-14. Back with more second half action right here on the Swathers Sports Network. And welcome back as the half starting to wind down here in what has been a great basketball game so far. Even though it's low scoring, it is intense in this battle for the CKL. And the showdown, the shed, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, whatever you want to call it. It is intense here tonight. Swathers trail the Wildcats 16-14, and leading the way, Brienne Bronner with 6 points, 5 for Sienna Dufresne, 3 for Kinley Jacquez, and 2 for Carly Bland. On the other side of things, the Swathers balancing it out, 4 for Carly Martell, 3 apiece for Abby Proctor and Anna Humphreys, 2 for Kendall Bruggen, and 2 for Sydney Kaiser. So balancing on both sides, a lot of good basketball left to go here tonight. And like we said in the open, these two teams have walked hand in hand through various different leagues for so long, 5 decades at least. I mean, the Central Kansas, the Mid-Kansas League to the Central Kansas League to the MCAA, back to the Mid-Kansas League, and now the Central Kansas League once again. So long standing. Our officials haven't come out yet, so that's where we're at. I don't know what happened, if they got locked in or something happened, but our ref's coming back here in just a second. Here they come, we're back. So we're ready to go here. Second half about to start. Haven with the basketball to start here in our third quarter. As off we go. In the third, Haven opening. Bronner on the far side, plays it on top, Dufresne. She's on the far wing. She'll kick it back on top as Haven works that ball around. A lot of cutting action in their offense. A 3 from the far side, crawling off rebound, will not go. That ball just taken away by Kendall Bruggen. Kendall in traffic, and then Kendall had the ball, but it was touched while a Haven player stood out of bounds, and the Wildcats give the ball to the Swathers. Anna Humphreys bringing the ball up the floor. As Haven in the 2-3 zone this time. Sydney Kaiser backs down. Anna kicks it across. Carly. As the Swathers looking to penetrate on the seam. To beat a zone, you have to be quick with your passes, finding seams as well. There's a quick pass inside the seam, and Sydney Kaiser off the window, and we're knotted up at 16 after the bucket by the senior. Swathers in a zone as well. Playing it across. And Estel's shot is short. Rebound, Kendall Bruggen. Kendall always a threat to go coast to coast. Plays it on top, Abby Proctor. Abby gives it back. Carly, short corner. Bounces back to Anna as the Swathers reset against the Haven zone. Abby saw the seam for just a second, but the zone collapsing, and Carly plays it on top back to Anna Humphreys. 6:25 to go. We're all tied up at 16. These two teams battling here. Sydney, left alone, steps in, driving, picks up her dribble. Back to Kendall. Kendall stops and pops from about 16, splashing down. Swathers with 4 quick unanswered. They take the lead, their biggest lead of the game, at 18-16 with 6:06 to go. They bounce it down on the far side. That ball batted away. Anna Humphreys had it poked away. Reeled in to Dufresne in the backcourt ahead. Haven has numbers 4 on 3 the other way. All the way in. That shot is short off the front iron. Rebound tipped around, pulled down, and Carly Bartell has it. Goes through her wickets and finally cleaned up by Anna Humphreys on the far side. Anna straight away. Kendall plays it. Sydney goes back door inside. Carly lost it. Tracks it down the far side. Carly lost it out of bounds. Last touch by Haven, though, and we'll stay with the Swathers. Casey checks back in the lineup. 5:26 to go. Anna plays it to Abby on the far side. Abby steps through, wild shot off the window, too strong. And the glass cleaned quickly by Avery Bronner. Bronner to Brianne Bronner. On top to Jaquez. Dufresne had her pocket nearly poked away. Gets it back and the Wildcats reset. Inside. The shot off the glass, too strong. Rebound, Bronner, stick back up, will not go. And Avery Bronner will head to the stripe where she will shoot a pair. Foul charge to Casey Mason. Casey picks up her second personal foul. Avery Bronner at the free throw line. Haven was 5 of 6 in that first half from the stripe. And that free throw rolls around, make it 6 of 7 for the contest. Swathers were just 1 of 5 at the free throw line. That free throw coming up. Bronner's free throw, nothing but net. Avery Bronner with her first 2 points of the game. We're all tied up at 18 one more time. Kendall back on top. Casey plays it back. Kendall lets the 3 go. Her 3 splashing down. Kendall Bruggen starting to heat up. Now she has 7 in the Swathers with their biggest lead of the game at 21-18. Might be the biggest. I think it's the biggest lead of the game by either team is 3 points. The 3 to answer back, and does, as Sienna Dufresne knocks a 3 down, and we're knotted up again at 21 apiece. Kendall on the far side, trying to find some separation, finding Anna Humphrey's far corner. Anna kicks it back out. Kendall, the wild runner, will not drop, and the rebound cleared by the Wildcats. Far side, Estel with a nice save in front of the Swather fans. A 3 this side is in and out. Rebound. Casey Mason had it. Foul whistled from the far side, and that will go against the Wildcats. Foul charge to Avery Bronner. She'll pick up her second personal. Abby Proctor checks in the lineup. We're all tied up at 21. Anna on the far side. Backs out Jillian List, snuck in at the dead ball. I did not see her come in. Abby works straight away. Kara Funk here on the near side. Abby plays it over Anna, left alone. Anna will change her mind. Abby steps through, finds Jillian Lance, who sealed off the defender, and Jillian scores on senior night, and the Swathers retake the lead. Great job by Jillian to work her defender up the lane just a little bit, seal her off, and score off the window. Wildcats trying to answer back. Dufresne here on the near side. And there is a travel as Avery Bronner shuffled her feet. Kendall Bruggen back in the lineup quickly for the Swathers. Swathers lead 23-21. Trying to make a little something happen here as the stretch run heading to sub-state. Kendall on the far side. Playing it back, Abby Proctor. Casey Mason driving all the way in. Casey, little step back jumper up and good. Casey Mason cashing in, and the Swathers have the biggest lead of the game is 4 points. Swathers by 4, 25-21. A wild shot will not drop. Bland kind of forced that up. Swathers trying to take the lead or extend their lead. Abby Proctor, the 3, will not drop. Rebound, Kara Funk. Kara goes to work inside and draws a foul, and Kara Looks like she'll shoot a pair. Sadie Estel picks up her third personal foul. Kira at the free throw line to shoot 2. And the first free throw, good. And the Swathers now have the biggest lead of the contest, 5 points. Second free throw upcoming. That free throw good. Kira knocks down both free throws. Swathers lead by 6, 27-21. Swathers have scored 13 points in this quarter with 1:47 to play. Haven looking to answer back. Down low, they find Avery Bronner, who slipped behind the defender, cannot cash in. Her second chance go, will not. Third time not a charm. Foul from behind, and Sienna Dufresne will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. And the foul whistled on Kendall. So Sienna Dufresne, free throw, good for Dufresne. Knocks the free throw down, 9 now for Dufresne. That free throw too strong off the heel, rebound, Kendall Brugan. Swathers by 5, 27-22. Kendall driving all the way down and is fouled by Bland. Bland was right there step for step. I think just a little bit too much body contact. Carly Bland picks up her second personal foul. Sydney, low block, backs out. Anna, driving, steps through, fires up a jumper, draws the foul on Bland. Bland picks up her third personal, and Anna will be at the free throw line where she will shoot 2. This is Anna's first trip to the line tonight. That free throw will not drop. Swathers with a few free throw woes tonight. Second free throw coming up. That free throw good. Anna makes good on 1 of 2. Swathers by 6. 28-22 here in the third. 1:14 to play. Great save by Dufresne, and then she is fouled by Kendall Brugan. Kendall picks up her second personal foul. Foul starting to mount here for both squads. 4 Swathers with 2. 2 Wildcats each have 3. Bronner, Dufresne, and Avery Bronner all with 2. The shot off the window, it butts up it good for Sienna Dufresne. Dufresne starting to have herself an evening. She has double figure scoring. That's 11 for Dufresne, a chance to make it 12. Abby Proctor whistled for the foul. Dufresne's free throw will not drop. Carly with the rebound. She'll hand off to Anna. Senior to senior. Kendall plays down low. Sydney Kaiser. Sydney backs her way down too strong. Rebound tipped around and reeled in. Far side by Avery Bronner. Bronner gives off Brianne Bronner as Haven trying to set their offense up. 28-24, Kendall Brugan just takes away. Kendall run out all the way. Kendall racing in. She's bumped, she's fouled, the basket counts. And Kendall will head to the free throw line and shoot a chance for the 3-point play. Foul charge to Brianne Bronner. Bronner picks up her third personal foul. And the officials discussing something inside. Basket counted. Carly Bland checking in. Free throw coming up. Kendall's free throw up and good. Kendall now 8 in the quarter, 10 for the game. Swathers by 7, 31-24. Dufresne, the runner, she'll draw a foul. And the offense starting to flow through the 5'9" sophomore for Haven. Anna Humphreys picks up foul number 3. Sienna Dufresne will be at the free throw line. And her free throw crawls up, over, and through. 12 for Dufresne. Free throw too strong, rebound tipped and Kendall reels in. Kendall saw the seam flying down the court. Kendall, who loves to go coast to coast, spins in traffic off the glass, will not go. Ball tipped around, Haven pulls it down, and we have played 3 quarters here. Swathers leading 31-25. We'll be back with a 4th quarter right after this. What an intense game. The Swathers with a 6-point lead came out of the locker room on fire. 17 points in the quarter. It was 16-14 Haven at the half. It's 31-25. Swathers up by 6. And away we go in our 4th and final quarter here. Abby Proctor on the far side. They go backdoor. Anna Humphreys, though, catching on the wing. Kendall starting to heat up for the Swathers, stepping through. Anna backs it out. Abby Proctor, a little crossover move at the elbow, trying to get the ball through. And that ball reeled in by Carly. Nice save on the sideline on the far side. Anna trying to drive, goes down low. Sydney cannot catch, and out of bounds. Swathers turned it over. Wildcats in the first half made 4 shots, 3 of them from distance. In the 3rd quarter, they made 2 shots. All of the points, except for 2, were from Sienna Dufresne. She hit a 3 and a 2. She had both field goals for the Wildcats. Dufresne and Bronner playing catch. Avery Bronner skips over to Sienna Dufresne. The 3 from straight away will not drop. Rebound yanked down by Kendall Brugan. Kendall plays it on top to senior point guard Anna Humphreys. 6:52 to go. Kendall driving, spinning, shot will go off the window, up and through. Kendall Brugan. 12 for Kendall, full timeout taken. The Bradbury Group is a proud supporter of Hesston High School athletics. Bradbury is a family-owned custom equipment manufacturer headquartered in Mound Ridge. They are currently hiring for entry-level and advanced manufacturing careers. Bradbury's family environment, variety and challenging work, opportunities to advance, and great benefits are unmatched. To learn more, visit BradburyGroup.com. Timeout taken by the Wildcats. 33-25, Swathers lead by 8. Kendall Brugan has come alive here in the second half. 12 now for Kendall. She was held to 2 points in the first half, 10 in this half, 10 in the quarter, 12 for the game. Or 10 in the second half, I should say. We are in the 4th and final quarter. What an intense game. We will recognize the seniors tonight as well. They will be recognizes they put in so many hours worth of work in whatever sport or activity they have been a part of. From robotics to drama, to pep band, to choir, to art, to our athletes. Our hats are off to our seniors. 33-25 our score as we're in the fourth quarter. Estel trying to drive all the way in. Her shot off the window, up and good. Nice take to the rack by Sadie Estel. And Haven trims the lead to 6. Anna Humphreys trying to answer back. Abby Proctor now. Back on top, Sydney. Handing off Kendall. Kendall spins one way, left-hand shot is blocked, but a foul whistled. And a foul on Avery Bronner. That's number 3 on Avery Bronner. And Kendall will be at the free throw line. Check that they called that on Estel. That's her 4th. So it must have been body contact on that I didn't see from up here as Kendall rolls the free throw home. 13 now for Kendall. Casey Mason back in the lineup for the Swathers. Second free throw upcoming. This free throw, rattling around. Kendall knocks down both free throws. 14 now for Kendall. Swathers by 8, 35-27. Bronner finding Estel here on the near side. Sadie Estel picks it back on top, Carly Bland. .5:39 to go. The shot off the glass will not drop. Rebound pulled down by Abby Proctor. Foul whistled. On Haven. Third personal on Avery Bronner. Bronner picks up her third personal. Abby at the free throw line to shoot 1-on-1. Abby's free throw good. Abby with 4, a chance to make 5. Swathers by 9, 36-27. Free throw good by Abby. Abby knocks down both free throws. 37-27, Swathers by 10, 5.5 to go. Estel. Going back door. Bronner's shot will not drop. There's a rebound, stick back up, and good. Sadie Estel slipped behind defenders, cashing in on the offensive stick back. I like to call that the Windex woman work as she cleaned the glass. Anna Humphreys, the other way. There's a foul whistled. Foul on Kinley Jaquez. Casey Mason at the free throw line to shoot 1-on-1. Casey's free throw on the way. That free throw up ain't good. Second chance, Casey now with 3 points. Free throw, up and good. Casey Mason scores inside, 39-29, or excuse me, hits the free throw, and the Swathers back by 10. On the far side, Bland with it, looking down low. Back on top, Dufresne plays it down low. Avery Bronner rolls it right out Dufresne plays in the corner. Blanche, she'll try it through from the corner. That's long. Rebound. Stick back will not go, and Avery Bronner will shoot two. Threes haven't been falling like they did in the first half for the Wildcats. Casey Mason picks up number 3 on the foul. Avery Bronner at the free throw line where she will shoot a pair. And Bronner's free throw, nothing but the bottom of the net. Avery Bronner, a 5'9" freshman. This is a very young Haven team for head coach Dwight Roper. That second free throw is off the mark. And the rebound touched by the Swathers will stay with the Wildcats. And the Wildcats carry themselves so well. I had to check the ages here in my program of who is who and how old they are. Very composed young ladies. There's a 5-second call as the Swathers force a 5-second. And the Swathers force the turnover with 4:24 to go. Abby Proctor on the far side. Gives it back to Anna Humphreys. Kendall has it poked away, or rather, Carly has it poked away. Ball still loose, and that's last touch by Anna as she was just hesitated for just a second. Didn't know whether to grab it or not, and touches it on the out of bounds. Anna knew that the ball belonged to the Wildcats, and that was to the delight of the Wildcat fans. Wildcats to bring it in. Bronner inside Estel. And a foul whistle on the Swathers. Casey Mason picks up foul number 4, and that sends Sadie Estel to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. Check that was on Abby Proctor. So Abby picks up foul number 4. I thought that was on Casey Mason. Thought I saw a 20 signal there. That free throw, Estel knocks it down. Second chance coming at the charity line on the single bonus. Free throw, good. Haven starting to make the charge back. 39-32. Here comes some full court pressure. Sydney breaking on the far side. Kendall backing away, under 4 to go here from the shed. Kendall eyeing it, backing out. As Sydney plays it, Carly. Kendall drives and is fouled, bumped on the drive. Foul is charged to Sienna Dufresne, picking up her 3rd personal, and Kendall will be at the free throw line where she will shoot a 1-on-1. 19th foul on the Wildcats. Free throw good by Kendall, 15 now for Bruggen. Second free throw good by Bruggen. Kendall now with 16. 41-32, Swathers by 9, 3:26 to go. But the great equalizer is indeed the three-point shot. Estel steps through, draws a foul, she'll shoot 2. Foul on Anna Humphreys. Anna picks up foul number 4. That is the 8th team foul on the Swathers. And Estel knocks the free throw down. Sadie Estel heating up here in this second half. That's her 7th point she had of the contest all in this half. The second free throw, crawls around and drops home. Timeout taken by Haven. They want 30 seconds to talk it over. We'll take it with them. Rolling Wheels is a proud sponsor of the Swather Sports Network. Since 2016, Rolling Wheels has been your local pre-owned car dealer, and we are proud to help many Swathers get into their first ride. Call us or text us at 620-869-9982. Go Swathers. (41-34) our score. Swathers have led by as many as 10. And it'll be Swather basketball coming out of the timeout. Anna to toss it in, full court pressure being applied by the Wildcats. Kendall here on the near side, stepping through. Finding Carly all alone. Carly breaking the pressure. And Swathers back away. Content to work the clock. Looking for the great shot. Not just a good shot, the great shot with 3 to go. And the 7-point lead. You don't see that very often. All 10 players across the timeline to start that possession. Anna giving it back to Kendall. Kendall driving inside Carly. Backing out. Foul charge to Brianne Bronner. Bronner picks up her 4th personal foul. Abby Proctor at the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw good by Proctor. Second free throw by is good. 43-34. Abby knocks down both free throws. Abby with 7 here, all in that second. The 7 and 4 of those in the second half, all from the free throw line. Estel driving in off the glass, up and good. Sadie Estel, her 10th point of this second half. As the Swathers break the pressure, Casey Mason picks up her dribble, finding Kendall. Backing out Anna Humphreys. Swathers content with that 7-point lead to milk this clock for as long as possible. Kendall is fouled on the far side by Sienna Dufresne. And I believe that's her 4th. So by my count, Brianne Bronner, Sadie Estel, and Sienna Dufresne all have 4 personal fouls, as Kendall as at the free throw line to shoot 2. Anna Humphreys, as Kendall knocks the free throw down, her 17th point of the contest, and Abby Proctor both with 4, so fouls beginning to mount. Kendall's second free throw up and good, 18 now for the sophomore. Last 6 points coming from the free throw stripe. There's a foul inside on Kendall Brugan as Dufresne cut to the hoop with 1:46 to go. Kendall picks up her 3rd personal foul. Sienna Dufresne at the free throw line, and Dufresne drains the free throw. Second chance upcoming. Second free throw. In and out. Stick back. Will not go. Third time. Will not drop for Dufresne. As Haven once again cleaning that offensive glass with 3 offensive rebounds right there. Abby Proctor just fouls out, picks up her 5th personal foul. Abby will finish the game with 7 points. Sienna Dufresne at the free throw line to shoot 2. 1:43 to go. Dufresne's free throw missing. Second free throw upcoming. Dufresne knocks down 1 of 2 for Sienna Dufresne. Swathers inbound with 1:42 to go. Kendall Brugan working. Swathers have to get the ball across the timeline. Kendall here on the near side, and a foul whistled. No, timeout. Timeout, full timeout taken by Matt Richardson and the Swathers. Receive a minimum scholarship package of 65% of tuition, a discount over $19,000 per year at Hesston College when you meet the following criteria. Graduate from a high school within a 50-mile radius of Hesston College. Live on campus and meet admissions acceptance standards. With your discount, you're guaranteed to pay less than the average price of KU, K-State, and Wichita State. Hesston College, start here, go everywhere. 45-38 our score. As all the senior parents are being asked to go to the northwest corner of the gym. As we are in the southeast corner of the facility here in the shed. We will stay here, so we will recognize all the parents. We'll keep it right here on the Swather Sports Network. Minute 35 to go. Any foul will be as long as it's not a player control, will result in free throws for either team. Casey Mason can't get the ball in. Swathers turn it over. On the 5-second call, Haven needs to hit a 3. Haven down by 7, Wildcats with it. Estel far side, on the wing on top. Jaquez is bumped on the far side, and if that's on Anna, that's number 5 on the senior Anna Humphreys. It is Anna Humphreys fouling out. Anna finishes the night with 4 points. Kinley Jaquez at the free throw line, shooting 2. And the free throw good by the senior. Second free throw coming up. Haven has shot a lot of free throws here in the second half. That free throw good. 45-40. Kendall Brugan slipped behind defenders, racing all the way in. Brugan got too far underneath, but draws a foul, and she will shoot 2. Foul whistled on Sienna Dufresne, and Dufresne fouling out. $14 for Sienna Dufresne. Haven 13 of 19 in the second half from the free throw line. Kendall's free throw rolls around and will not drop. Second chance upcoming. That free throw will not go. 45-40 our score. That shot doesn't drop. Rebound coming up by a foul whistled on Haven. Foul on Kinley Jaquez. She'll pick up her second. Kendall will be at the free throw line to shoot 2 more with 1:11 to go. Kittle missing this next free throw. Up and good. Can lock down the free throw. A two-possession game, 46-40. Kittle with 19. Timeout taken. Full timeout. Full timeout. We'll step away. Back we go here with a minute to go. Haven trailing the Swathers by 6. As Estel driving, scoop shot up. They will not go. Instead, yes, will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. Carly picks up her second personal. Abby Proctor, Anna Humphreys have both fouled out, so the two primary ball handlers for the Swathers relegated to the bench as Estel cans the free throw. Second free throw upcoming. Free throw spins out, rebound Casey Mason. Casey trying to get the ball and is fouled in the back court. And the foul is charged to Haven. Foul charged to Avery Bronner. She'll pick up her 4th personal. Casey at the free throw line shooting 2. Free throw, good by Casey. Casey with 5 points. Second free throw upcoming. (48-41). Casey makes good on both free throws. Swathers by 7, 3-possession game. Swathers have really sealed down on the offense at the three-pointers. Timeout taken as Bronner scores down low. Full timeout taken, so we will keep it right here as we have had a great game tonight. Swathers leading 48-43 with 34 seconds to go. 5-point advantage as Estel scored inside. Haven 14 of 21 in the second half shooting free throws. Swathers 19 of 23 at the free throw line. So a lot of free throws have been shot in this contest. Carly is fouled in the backcourt. The foul will go against Kinley Jaquez. She'll pick up her third personal foul. And Carly at the free throw line. Her first trip to the free throw line tonight. Carly's free throw rattles off. 5-point game. Still a 2-possession game. Second free throw. Crawls off. Rebound taken down by the Wildcats. 30 seconds to play. Estel driving all the way in. High off the window. Up and good. Sadie Estel scores down low. 30-second timeout taken. Rachel Burge and Brenda Nebel focus on relationships and going beyond the sale. Let this KSI team show you proven results up and down the I-135 corridor. Hashtag sold by KSI. The basket by Sadie Estel. 13 points for Sadie Estel all in the second half. She was scoreless in the first half. Bruggen leading the way. She has 19 on the evening. Ball tipped away. Kittle reels it in. And Kittle fouled from behind Sadie Estel. And I think her evening is done as well. Estel fouling out. 13 for Sadie Estel. What a great game between these two squads, though. She came on fire in the second half. 13 points all in the second half for Estel. Kendall at the free throw line to shoot 2 more. That free throw good. Swathers 20 of 24 now at the free throw line. (20 of 25 now for Hesston. Rebound fought for. Jump ball possession arrow to the Wildcats with 20.5 seconds to go. We're not quite done yet from the shed. (19 seconds to go. Avery Bronner, far side. Avery Bronner got too far underneath it and commits the carry. This had the feel of a state playoff game tonight. What a fun one, though. Kendall Bruggen weaving her way with 12. All the way, Kendall wraps on top of Sydney Kaiser. Kiera Funk with 6. Backs it out in a foul charge to the Wildcats. Sabrina Percy picks up her first personal foul. And Kiera Funk at the free throw line to shoot 2. Kiera's free throw good. Her second one will not drop. Swathers 21 of 27 in the second half from the free throw stripe. That will do it. Swathers pick up the victory. Huge win for Hesston. Hesston moves to 13-5. Haven goes to 14-4. It's going to take a little bit of help for the Swathers to capture a 2 seed, but they have clinched that 3 seed for sure. Haven, though, they'll wrap up their season. They go to Halstead and Larned. So the Wildcats coming up. I'm doing some quick tallying here of points. Leading the way, Sienna Dufresne for Haven, 14 points, 13 for Sadie Estel, 6 for Brianne Bronner, 5 for Kinley Jaquez, 5 for Avery Bronner, and 2 for Carly Bland. On the other side of things, Kendall Bruggen with 20 points. 7 for Abby Proctor, 6 for Casey Mason, 4 for Sydney Kaiser, Anna Humphreys, Carly Bartell, 3 for Kira Funk, and 2 for Jolene Lance. We're going to turn it over to public address announcer Bob Byler and the senior recognition.
you guys